safetrader. This is Aravind, and from today onwards we will start a new journey of working on stocks every week apart from the daily trade that we have been doing, be it on in stocks, index, options, or futures. We would also be working on swing trades from Monday. So I have four stocks that I would like to bring in front of you for this week, and also can be held for the following week as well. And before I proceed further, I would like you to keep in mind a few things. First, please keep in mind the targets that I'm providing, be it first target, second target, or third target, and maintain the strict stop loss. And third thing, you can increase the quantity of the shares that we are buying based on the risk and reward that you get. So we have few suggestions that we would always make. You can buy either 100 quantity or 10 quantity or 50 quantity, etc. But the quantity you can still modify according to your own convenience based on the margin that is allocated and also the risk that comes along with it. And next thing, as we go forward, reaching our targets, target 1, target 2, or target 3, I would like you to trail the stop loss to the previous target. For example, if you are hitting a target 2, please increase the stop loss to target 1. If you are hitting a target 3, please increase the stop loss to second target, so that we will minimize the stop loss, or we will minimize the risk and increase the portion of the reward. Hope this would benefit you in the longer run. And we would also be working on multiple stocks, not only this week. Every week we will be working on multiple stocks, and also update on the stocks that have been performing, underperforming, or outperforming every week. And we will also be updating the profit and loss status every week, so that this will work as a tracker for us. Hope you will like this content. Please stay tuned. Okay, here we are. We have the first stock for this week is Indian Hotels. Let's go ahead and look at the Kite Zerodha chart, how this has been performing in the past few days. Indian Hotels. So if you look at Indian Hotels, has been performing uh, consistently with an uptrend, and it has also taken a good resistance and support from the top. And though it has taken a downfall from this resistance zone around 233 level, and I also see that it has taken a good support around 191 level. So I am certainly bullish around this. If you also look at the trend line, it is certainly forming good uptrend from here. So I am bullish in Indian Hotel for this week and the next week, and I suggest you can enter at 215 to 220 levels if it opens a gap up. Even if it is opening a gap down, you can enter around 209 or 210, 210 levels, and go with the first target of 222 and second target of 233 and third target of 244. And as I said initially, if you enter around these levels, around 220 levels, okay, and if the stock goes up to 222 or probably 233 levels, which is our second target, you can trail the stop loss to 220. And if it goes about 233 and heading towards 244, you can trail the stop loss to 233, and in this way we can reduce the risk, okay, and increase our profits. And our second stock in the list is Eicher Motors. Okay, Eicher Motors, as I said, Indian hotels, you can enter around 220 or any price below that level on Monday, and please keep a stop loss of 190 with a target of 233, and second target will be 244, and the third target will be 255. And what I suggest is 100 quantity, which will require 22,000 margin, and with a risk of 3,000 rupees if it is hitting our stop loss, so that we will reduce the risk and increase the chances of booking profits for us. Okay, let's go to the second suggestion, that is Eicher Motors. Motor sector, which has been in boom for a long time, has been performing consistently good, at least in the month of October and during the first week of November as well, because we have festive season, and also it has been reporting good numbers for a long time. So I am bullish in Eicher Motors, and adding to that, we have good support zones around these levels, where though it has been trying to fall down, it is taking a support around these levels, as well, 2479 or 2480 levels. Now it is around 2660. So if Eicher Motors opens a gap up or a gap down on Monday, we can still enter around 2660 levels on Monday or below that levels, and go with the first target of 2690 and second target of 2873 and third target of 3075. So as we were talking about in the Excel sheet that we have already made, we can enter below or at 2660 level with a stop loss of 2480, first target being 2690, and the second target will be 2873, third target will be 3075. And I was suggesting only 10 shares to buy, because we have, with 10 shares itself, we end up investing 26,000 plus, which is kind of okay for a medium sized trader, or a trader who wants to invest a little amount of money, and with a risk of 1800 if it is hitting our stop loss. But in case, as I said, initially, if you still want to increase your quantity, eventually it will also increase the margin that is required, also the risk that we will be part of. So if you understand the risk part of it, please go ahead with increasing the quantity in Eicher Motors. But from our side, we would suggest 10 shares for now, which would be our fair practice with a lower margin. And third stock would be CUB. CUB is what we would suggest as a third stock, which is at 174 now. And now if you actually look at how this has been performing for quite some time now, see, it is also taking a good support around these levels. Though it has taken a little downfall here as well, and it is taking a good support zone, and it is a good stock for swing trade. CUB has been reporting bullish candle and with good volume for a long time here, most of the times if you look at. And also it is at that zone where it is breaking that resistance zone for CUB around 170 to 175. So my suggestion around this level is to enter anywhere between 170 below or 175. Around these levels, go with the first target of 188 and second target of 221, third target of 236. And so, as I said again, if you are moving towards second target, your stop loss will be first target, and if you are going towards third target, your stop loss will be second target. So as wherever you are comfortable booking profits, once you reach first target or second target or the third target, you are welcome to do so. Okay, and this will be our third stock first suggestion, and same I have mentioned it in our Excel sheet where it is very much clear. If you want to make a note of it, we would enter around 175 with a stop loss of 162, which is very less, and first target 188, second target 221, and third target will be 236 with a quantity of 100, where the risk is 1300 for us with a margin requirement of 17,500. And with this, let's move towards our fourth stock, which is Hinpet, a petroleum stock which has been performing with very good numbers. I am really positive with in this stock because it has been around this support zone, and so many of the investor expected it to be head and shoulder pattern, and this would certainly go down. That's what most of the investors thought, but it has taken a bounce back and has been consistently performing with good numbers, and which is also forming higher highs. I am super bullish in this stock for quite some more time, and if this stock, which is around 321 levels now, if this opens a gap down or a gap up on Monday, you can still enter around the price of 320 to 325 wherever you get it, or even if it is opening below maybe 315 or 318, you can still enter this stock around these levels and hold for a target of 337, and the second target of 363, third target of 407, and the final target of 460. Now let's go back to this Excel sheet that we have. So as I said, Hinpetro again, we can enter around 320 with a stop loss 258, 337 being the first target, 363 being the second target, 407 being the third target, with a quantity of 50, which can still be increased based on your capital and the risk, and 50 quantity will require 16,000 margin for you to invest, and if it is hitting the stop loss, your risk is 3,100. Keep in mind mostly the risk and reward that is available here, the margin required especially, and the risk that is posted. Now we would still suggest you to keep your shares within these limits. You are allowed to decrease it based on the capital that you have. If you still want to choose to go with higher quantity, it is your discretionary decision that you want to make. Okay, and we wish you a very good luck in investing in these stocks, and we will keep following the performance of these stocks every week, and we will also be updating the status whether we are still holding it or exiting it every week, and the profit and loss statements every week, so that we have a clear picture of how they have been performing and whether they are giving us profits or not on a weekly basis or a bi-weekly basis. I hope you like the content, and if you really want these kind of stock analysis and the stock suggestions every week, please like, share, and subscribe our channel. And if you want to get more daily updates, please join our Telegram channel, which I have already shared it in our description, so that you regularly get updated with the status and also the updates on stocks that we have been entering on a weekly basis. Thank you for choosing SafeTrader. Have a good day ahead. Bye.